I think coaching is best understood as a conversation. A lot of people want to talk about it nowadays as a job, as a profession, as a task, as a role. But I think it's best understood as a conversation that comes out of a relationship. And ultimately, that conversation is designed for me, if I'm in that conversation as a coach, to really work with somebody so that they begin to understand what they really want and look at and discover new ways of achieving what they really want, so that they grow, they develop, and produce the results that they've really always dreamed of. Who needs coaching? I don't think anyone needs coaching. I think people might choose a coach. They might choose to have a coach, and I think one of the big breakdowns that historically has happened in coaching, especially in business, is that people have been assigned a coach, maybe from their HR department, and they've been told they need a coach. But actually, if they don't really see it, if they don't really want a coach, if there's no demand for coaching, the whole process breaks down. Now, why might I want a coach? Well, I think I might want a coach if I'm really passionate and really committed. I really want to take my life to another level. I want to create a specific result. I might want to grow in a certain way. Then a coach could be very useful. But ultimately, very importantly with coaching, there must be a demand for coaching from the person being coached. Yeah, this is one of the other big powerful factors that can happen in a coaching conversation, which is often in contrast, for example, to a management conversation. There's an old saying that says people resist change. And that's true up to a point, but I think what's bigger is that people resist being changed. And I think that's often what happens in a management conversation. There's a desire to have someone change, tell them how they ought to be, advise them, teach them that they should be different. And that's where a lot of the resistance comes. In a coaching conversation is much better suited to creating sustainable change, because again, we're working with somebody on what they want to work at. And once you've really got them clear on that, and they can see that, and you can work with them on having them win at what they see as important, suddenly that path to sustainable change becomes a lot smoother, because you're not swimming against the tide.